Each year, companies across the globe release concept cars to show off new technology and unique innovation. These cars are unveiled at auto shows around the world and excite just about anyone interested in auto, tech, design, and luxury. And this year hasn't missed a beat. So here are the top 10 craziest concept cars of 2020. Number 10. The Fisker Ocean Electric SUV. This car's core values embody exactly what concept cars are all about. It's a compact SUV heading into production in 2021, fully equipped with all new tech and electric digs. The biggest draw about it, though? The price point. At a starting price of just $37,995, the new Ocean will rival the Tesla Model S in every way imaginable, and beat it out where it might count the most. There's still a lot to be proven with this SUV, but at a competitive price and the specs to match, it's definitely one to keep on your radar. Number 9. The Jeep 4xe plug-in hybrid. Jeep has been hard at work trying to roll out new approaches to production, promising to offer fully electric versions for all their vehicles in the near future. It's a step in a different direction for the historic auto company, since many Jeep lovers are attracted to the classic features. But new technology could be a breath of fresh air for many. The 4xe version of the Compass, Renegade, and Wrangler lines are still a bit of a mystery, but the slick look of the new electric plug-ins is enough to entice even the most classic Jeep heads. More news about the plug-in hybrids is expected by early next year. Number 8. The DSX E-Tense. Now, obviously offering good prices and breaking classic molds are crazy in their own right, but now we move from conceptually crazy cars to some really insane vehicles. While the DSX E-Tense does sound like it could be Elon Musk's kid, one look at this thing will have you mesmerized. DS Automobile says this car is what they envision a car should look like in 2030, and it's easy to see why. The XE-Tense packs the power of two engines, one to make the regular commute of everyday life, and the other to bring you victory on the racetrack. The specs of this vehicle are crazy, with the ability to generate 1,360 horsepower and an option for a fully autonomous mode. However, the best thing about it is probably its asymmetrical design, which gives this car a really distinct look. Number 7. Aston Martin Lagonda Vision. From one sleek, modernistic car to another, this Aston Martin was designed with the hopes of furthering automated technology within the brand. As MotorTrend.com puts it, it's meant to be more than a hypothetical transportation pod for future millionaires. Some of the more unique features of this concept car are the retractable steering wheel, rotating seats, and back-hinged doors. Aston Martin sees this concept as an opportunity to show what the Lagonda lines can look like in the near future. If that truly is the case, then we can sure expect to see some beautiful modernistic cars fairly soon. Number 6. The Rolls-Royce Vision Next 100. Many have called this concept car ridiculous, and it's kind of easy to see why. But with that being said, there's a certain charm to this car that's hard to match. This concept looks more like an art piece than a functioning vehicle, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. It stands at 5 feet tall and a massive 20 feet long, yet is still only a 2-seat car. The features in the Rolls-Royce Vision Next 100 are honestly crazier than you'd ever expect. There's a full sofa inside the cabin area. The lining is decked in beautiful Macassar wood. There's no steering wheel, just a gigantic OLED display. That's not even to mention the silk carpet and other smaller draws. There's no wonder why TheVerge.com called this car a cruise ship on wheels. Before we crack the top 5, be sure to let us know in the comments which car you think might take the top spot. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you won't miss our next upload. Now on to number 5, the Toyota LQ. Completely AI automated, this car just screams the future. Toyota's vision is to create a seamless interaction between driver and vehicle to offer one of the most unique driving experiences ever. The biggest feature of this concept car is Yui, described by Toyota as a powerful artificial intelligence-powered interactive agent designed to learn from the driver and deliver a personalized mobility experience. This car truly is a vision of the future. Not only does it look like something out of a video game, its ambitions are admirable and, on a level, heartwarming. Toyota seeks to be one of the more innovative developers in the industry through the LQ by creating a bonding experience between humans and AI. Number 4. The Mercedes Vision EQ Silver Arrow. It's hard to believe this isn't a transportation device for a superhero. It even sounds like it should be. Well, to be fair, the name is actually an homage to the historic 1937 W125 Silver Arrow, but still, this car is easily one of the craziest concept cars out there. With a sleek, futuristic design and a chrome color palette and LED all around, I'm sure you'd agree. But it's not just on the exterior where this car shines. Mercedes claims that the Vision EQ Silver Arrow is rocking with 750 horsepower and a push from 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds. It's a fully functional, overachieving vehicle that takes care of business on both ends. Oh, and did I mention it has an LED display screen in front of the driver? No? Well, it does. Number 3. The Terrafugia TFX. Now, this concept was actually unveiled all the way back in 2013. But with recent tech advances and a drive to create the first accessible flying car, it's been on a lot of people's radar recently. Hyundai has actually paired with Uber to work on the future of urban air travel. But that idea seems a little less fleshed out than the Terrafugia TFX, which has been in the works for years now. The TFX aims to be the first highly functional and practical flying car. As it stands, it can hold 4 passengers and has a cruising speed of 200 miles an hour. It runs on unleaded automotive gas, so there are no prospects for an electric flying car just yet. But I think it's safe to say we're getting there, and the Terrafugia TFX is certainly ready to turn some heads. Number 2. The Sony Vision S. This car is kind of hard to overlook, mostly because it probably won't ever be on the market. At least not anytime soon, and that rarity is part of what makes it so spectacular. What's so interesting about the Vision S is that Sony created the concept car as a way to show off their new technological advancements and how they can pair with the auto world. This prototype is, as Sony puts it, their chance to thoroughly understand the mechanism of cars. Not only does it look classy, modern, and beyond unique, but it could be an interesting sign for what lies ahead for Sony and the auto industry as a whole. And finally, number 1. The Mercedes Vision AVTR. This car is easily the craziest concept car out there. As CNET puts it, Mercedes-Benz looks to merge driver with car through biometric tech and an immersive look at the world outside. What does that mean exactly? Well, it has an inside-out design structure with multi-directional bionic flaps, created to look like reptilian scales. Apparently, these flaps supply the vehicle with energy, along with providing the driver and passengers with incredible views of the outside world. These projections are displayed on a huge screen in the front of the vehicle. It's drastic, interesting, ambitious, and just plain insane. A fun note about this concept is that it was actually inspired by the blockbuster film Avatar. James Cameron's 2009 hit struck a chord with some of the innovators at Mercedes-Benz who wanted to create a car that was a blend between man and machine. By taking one look at the Vision AVTR, I think it's safe to say they did what they set out to do. And those are the top 10 craziest concept cars of 2020. What did you think about our list? Be sure to let us know which concept you think shines the most. With the world of tech and design growing faster and faster each year, who knows where the future of concept cars will take us by 2021? Thanks for watching.